Good morning, everybody. We are here on another episode of Split Happens, where we talk all things divorce. I am Kelly from K Collections Photography, where I help women find their empowerment behind my camera.
I'm Jessica Maloney, licensed mental health counselor and business coach for audacious female entrepreneurs ready to become highly sought after and highly paid.
And I'm Donna Rudowitz, LCSW and transformational rapid relationship coach, where I help women and men activate their soul and build amazing relationships.
And there you have it. We are going to mix it up a little
Yes,
bit.
we are.
We feel we've maybe been a little serious up to this point.
We need a boost.
Yes. And I'm like, you know
We're
what,
all tired.
guys? Let's
Yep.
have a little bit of fun today. So there is a lot of Q&A out there. I've had some people in my inbox. They want to talk about it. You guys are listening. You guys have questions, and we want to answer them. So Miss Donna's going to lead us in a little Q&A.
Let's go. All right. Can you die from overthinking or just become spiritually shredded?
I love the selection of questions. by the way.
Spiritually shredded. I think, like anything else, there's balance. And just stay off ChatGPT some days, right?
Oh my gosh.
It is.
Yes, you have to have discernment.
It is a
Yeah.
conscious
Yes.
decision to say, not today. I'm not spiraling. I'm not going down the rabbit hole. I'm not overanalyzing everything. I do think that there is beauty, though.
Yeah.
I probably am the most spiritually grounded in faith and energy and manifestation than I've ever been in my entire life.
I would agree with that. Just
Yeah.
for the process itself. Yeah.
I think that when you are in a process of overthinking, you do feel like you're dying.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I'm going to die. It's like, you know, because you just don't know where it's going to take
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Right. So it's just like we've talked about, like trying to be a part of the process, allow the journey to happen.
Mhm.
And know
Yeah.
that when you're stuck in it, redirect that energy into
Yeah.
something more productive, right?
Right.
Find something for you. It's so important. But no, you're not going to die.
No, you are not.
You might
going
feel like
to
you're
die.
Feel
going
like
to.
it, but you actually won't. So that's the good
Yeah.
part.
I saw a reel the other day, and it was like, what did it take me to get to my happy point? And there was thunderstorms and rain and fields of daisies, and it's a lot.
It's a lot.
It's a lot.
I have
of
a shirt
emotion.
from Hawaii. It says no rain, no rainbows.
I love
That's true. No rain, no
that.
rainbows. All right. Let's keep going. Is stalking his social media considered cardio?
Totally. Absolutely.
It's mind cardio. I mean, what else is there?
I mean, if you're overthinking, this is a great place to channel it.
Wait. Whose social are we talking about when we say, are we talking about current dating, or are we
I'm
talking
thinking-
about your
Oh,
thinking-
that's where I went. Current dating.
I was going to X. I think that's
Oh.
what
That's
this
what I
question
thought that the
probably
question
is.
was. And
Yeah,
for me,
yeah.
no, I want no interest, no part of it. I'm good.
My suggestion is to remove him, for block him. There's no reason after your divorce to be connected on any social media.
Yeah, for sure.
Only because the only thing that happens is you end up beating yourself up and you see things and there's things that are going on. For what?
I
So
saw
that's dangerous.
Yeah, no, that's not healthy.
My thought process went to you're into somebody new now and you're kind of going down that rabbit hole, and no, I don't think that it's good for you. Is it cardio?
Right.
Yeah, you will stress
Yeah.
yourself out.
Well, I
the heart
also
rate up.
wonder too, because I think if you go on Instagram and certain social media profiles will tell you, who viewed your profile.
And it's true.
Could you imagine
And it's
every
true.
day,
Yeah,
Donna
no.
viewed your profile. Donna viewed your profile. Now you're going to look like a stalker because he's going to be like, why is this girl?
But that's crazy.
viewing my
People
profile?
have those extra apps too, and I think
They-
TikTok does that.
They
right?
do.
Oh, they'll
Like,
tell you who viewed your profile.
Oh, yeah, they tell
Yeah.
you.
There's no stalking at all.
Yeah.
I saw a really funny reel the other day too, where it was yes, I am the ex-wife. Yes, I chose to leave. Yes, I look better than you. Yes, I'm happy.
Yes.
And so it's
Yes.
funny to think who might else be watching you as
People-
well. Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah,
They watch
they're
you.
out
They're
there.
always
They watch you.
watching.
All right. So why do men suddenly discover personal growth after destroying your nervous system?
I want you to answer that.
This is a great
Donna.
question. This is a great question. I think personally, and this is going to be a little bit of, this might be more motivational or inspirational, because I come from the point where, yes, his actions might have, because we're at a point of not knowing what's going on, what's happening, what's my tomorrow. So we don't have the safety. And at the end of the day, and I know ladies, this is going to be hard to hear, we allowed the dysregulation to some degree, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
100%.
There's a point
you don't know better.
you don't know better, right? So there's a point where in the beginning there's a lot of, you just, like you said, you just don't know better, and you're just trying to make it past the next wave that hit you, and the next wave that hit you, and the next wave that hit you.
Survival mode.
But ultimately speaking, there does come a time where you're aware enough to know, and you're further along in the process where you do have responsibility and action where you can see that maybe you're getting pulled into things that you shouldn't be
Right.
or that you don't want to be. So it does come back to you.
It's time to regulate, ladies. I do just
Yeah.
want to go ahead and pause for a moment because I did forget to mention that this amazing show is sponsored by our sponsors at Balance Health and Wellness over in Wading River with many satellite locations throughout Long Island. And I don't know if you noticed, but I got my glow pack. I'm
I
on
did.
peptides.
Yes, she's on peptides.
I went. I got my blood draw. Super excited. I know I'm deviating, but we love you over at Balance Health and
You
Wellness.
need to feel good.
They're
Yeah.
the best.
They truly are. All right, Donna, hit us with your next question.
All right.
Wait, hold on. Can we go back to
for
the
it,
nervous
girly.
system?
Yes, let's
Yeah.
go back to the nervous system.
Because I love that you just got really real about it and like you made us look at ourselves. But like the other side is too, like I think the question was why do they
why did they glow
discover
up? What did
they discover personal growth after they've destroyed your nervous system?
Mm.
And like I think sometimes people are really good at making it look good from the outside.
Yes.
But on the inside, that change doesn't always actually happen.
That's true. They want people
be
to
careful
facade.
what you're looking at, what you're telling yourself.
Oh, my ex went on a whole spiritual retreat upstate and he was dancing around a fire to a drum.
yeah.
I'm like, what is happening?
With his bagpipes.
doing ayahuasca. Ayahuasca and
I'm like, knock
bagpipes.
it off. That is not where the real work happens. Enough already. Go to
Yeah.
counseling.
It's
Oh,
amazing how
God.
it's amazing how all of a sudden they
Yeah.
become these
Yeah.
sages.
I'm
I'm
in therapy
like,
now.
stop
I'm like,
it.
yeah, what'd you learn?
He
Yeah.
dropped the kids off at the mailbox. He's like, you want me to read your cards? I'm like, you haven't get out of my house. Go.
Throwing up the Jesus bumper sticker. All of a sudden they're all healed.
Stop it.
All right. If I cut my hair, start
Mm.
Pilates, sage my house, and buy a Stanley cup, am I healed?
Go for
I
it,
think that
girly.
you're divorced, Barbie.
Yeah. Right. You're divorced.
So if that's
Barbie.
what you want to do, go ahead, girl. Go
Yeah.
ahead. It's so funny. I was quoted in a book that somebody was writing about dating, and they were asking kind of something similar, like, you know, is it better to just like, you know, if you're to get over someone else, is it better
Yep.
to get under somebody else? And I was like, no. I mean, if you want to do that, like by all means. But the
Yeah,
healing
get over
journey
the other person too.
is
No.
so both, girl, both.
Both.
Let's not-
You'd
We're
be
on.
surprised.
Don't
how many people
underestimate
say that
yourself.
is the answer.
But
Yes.
we all know
Yeah.
at this table, like there is such a personal growth process.
Oh my
and
gosh.
if it starts with changing the way that you look or changing
Yeah.
the way that you dress or how you conduct yourself, by all means, like
Right. Do
it.
start acting like the version of you that you want to
You wanna
become.
become.
That's maybe a first step. I'm not
Mhm.
against it.
Mhm.
But
I love
then
that.
we continue, you go
love
deeper.
it.
Like, what are you listening to? What are you plugging into? What are you really absorbing
Mhm.
in your Pilates outfit with your Stanley Cup?
Well, and I think
Right.
it goes back to the basic theory of when you feel good from the inside, it exudes from the outside. You don't like, yes, you have to try, you have to maintain, you have to take care of yourself, but there's a lot of beauty that comes from shining yourself from the inside out first and foremost.
Yes.
So that
because
would
all
be
those
my
things could
answer.
feel good and it can make
Yeah.
you feel great. And if it's what you needed to get over this bump, then
Yeah.
do it. But it's always nothing outside of you is ever going to make you happy until you're happy with
Within
yourself.
yourself. You gotta love yourself.
You gotta love yourself. Why do dating apps feel like shopping at the emotional clearance rack?
Oh, it is because it is.
Oh God.
I don't know anybody who likes them. They're convenient.
Yeah.
You know, and it is the
Sure.
way of the world, but I don't think anybody likes them because people can be so carefree on them. Like they don't
Mhm.
have to really try.
Mhm.
And there's just so much. Like you are shopping. There's so many people out there.
It's
So
overstimulating.
there's this concept of, well, what if there's somebody better? More so
Right.
now than ever
Yeah.
before.
I did
Yeah.
it for like a week, and like,
Yeah.
yeah, you just start these convos, and then you're just like, and it's just the norm. You start them, nobody finishes them. It's,
Yeah.
No, I do not recommend it.
Yeah, me neither. I don't like them.
There needs to be a better way, right? There's somebody working on that right now. I don't know who it is, but like somebody's working
was
on
it?
it.
Was it? Is it Bethany?
date- is it speed
no,
dating?
Bethany.
Bethany, I think she
She
was working on
was
something
working
like
on
this. I don't
something.
know
A
if she.
subscription of
Yeah,
some sort.
something.
Yeah, but
Very
there's
expensive.
Bethany, if you're listening to our podcast on
Yes,
Party
we need
Line,
one.
Bethany Frankel tapping in. Bethany
phone in,
Frankel.
girl. We'll phone you in next
We'll phone you.
Saturday.
That would be great.
I love her. I follow her religiously.
Yeah,
I think she's amazing.
Listen, you never know. I'm definitely tagging her.
She's divorced, isn't she?
Oh, she's very divorced. And,
And dating.
she actually talks, and I know this is not a question. She talks about like the energy that pretty much goes on thereafter, even after those divorce papers are signed. And she talks about it years later, not in an unhealthy way, but in a very real way.
Yeah.
Like this is something that you're constantly having to fine tune within
Right.
yourself to get through life.
Yeah.
When there's
Just because the
children
ink is
involved.
signed doesn't mean
When
that
there's
it's
children involved.
Never.
I always say
Yep.
that people go, when the divorce is signed and when the paperwork is signed. And I was like, nothing changes just because there's a signature. Like, you know, you have to create your boundaries, but whatever. I'm getting serious again.
Okay, so is wine a love language?
Depends on what kind of wine.
Is it the good kind or the bad?
Is it the good kind?
For me, without getting too serious, I actually had to refrain from drinking a little bit.
I did
my
too.
Divorce. It was not a good thing for me.
I began to overdrink.
I don't want to, maybe admit that as well. Yeah.
It was
I
just
think
too
it's
much.
hard, you know. It's
Yeah.
also like where we live, it's just such a normal thing. Like wine is like, especially wine for women. It's like, what do you need? You need me to bring your bottle of
The
wine,
Stanley Cup.
some ice
There you
cream,
go. Right.
Like,
we have the Stanley Cups that
it's
hide
just
it.
like it's been normalized as a
Mm.
coping skill, as a celebratory tool.
It
It's like
is.
everything, you know. So to like not know what to do
Mhm.
and then know that that's something that people do, you're like,
Yeah.
oh, let me get a bottle of wine.
My saving grace was my friend came over and she had come over, say like it was a Monday, and she came over on a Wednesday and the bottle of wine that I had served her on a Monday, like it was gone and I was already on the, and she goes, did you already drink through that? And she's like, Don, I think we need to, this is not good. And I
Was
thank
it just
God.
one bottle though? I
But it was
mean-
like a big, I know. Are we talking
Well, like that's not that bad.
But she was like, we've got to talk about this.
It wasn't
And
the
I was-
frequency. It was more the severity for
Yeah,
me because I was so like, oh, so when I would have one, it was like, and I'm also ADHD. So
Yeah.
it was a combination of things for
I know.
me. So I'm not saying I've
Yep.
quit drinking, but I definitely don't turn to it as much as I used to.
Right.
Yeah.
I think it's responsible, right? Just managing it. And
Yeah,
I
just
have
like
an addictive
everything
personality.
else.
So when I'm in a mode of being, if I'm really upset or I'm
Mm.
really, I won't be able to just like stop at that one glass. So for me personally, it would be better for me to do something different.
Right.
Yeah.
Because I will negatively cope. And even like
Yeah.
if I have a cigarette, then I'll have to have the pack. Like
Yeah.
I don't do anything.
You're a go hard or go home kind of
I'm a go
girl. Yeah, I
hard or
say
go
that all the
home.
time.
You know what's like one thing that I discovered along my journey after I started the divorce and all this stuff, like like alcohol was just always like something like a glass of
Mhm,
wine here, go out for a beer, whatever. But I discovered CBD, and that was like a
Oh,
whole
yeah.
alternative that, you know, there's no psychoactive proproperties. It's a very like mellow thing. And I could take a CBD gummy
Mhm.
and
I
it's
like that.
designed to really help with the anxiety and
And
the
the
mood
anxi-
stabilization and,
Yep.
you know, all the crazy things that we start feeling or thinking.
Yeah.
And it just takes the edge off. So I
Mhm.
wasn't screaming at my kids every time
I
I got
like it.
overstimulated. And I, you know, I
Mhm.
wasn't
Mhm.
overthinking everything that could possibly happen. I mean, I have a really great mind when it comes to like,
Yeah. Yeah.
like creating stories in my head.
Oh, we all do.
You know, so like I think that's why
We all
people
do.
turn to like, oh my gosh,
Yeah.
just a glass
The
of wine,
stories.
right?
Yes.
So like finding something else, or like, you know, like we've talked about personal development. I
Mhm.
dove into creating a business. Like there are things that you discover
Mhm.
that
That you
become like
discover.
your vice.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you're like, but
Which
it's
is
good.
healthy coping versus the toxic
Without that
coping.
depressed
Correct.
hangover feeling after.
Mhm.
And listen, I'm not completely knocking it. I'm not like dry, but my answer is tap into other things before the bottle of wine. Yeah.
And what about, and at what point does working on myself become a full-time job?
It is.
Always for the rest of your life,
Yeah.
no matter what you're going
But
through.
that's beautiful, right?
Mhm.
Like sometimes I say this to my clients, and I'm like, but you should always be taking care of yourself. You should
Mhm.
always be investing
Right.
in yourself.
Mhm.
And like I know that that sounds very tedious at times,
Mhm.
but it's like a muscle, right? Like if you stop working out, like you're
Mhm.
going to lose the muscle.
So what
Right, but
happens
that's
when you have the family member, because you guys probably had this,
Right.
you don't need it, it's too expensive, don't do it, you could figure this out on your own. What do you tell that lady, that person, the woman?
I can't say it on the radio.
I
it
will.
would yes, we cannot use those words.
I will also say this is one thing I tell a lot of my women who want to like come to me for a boudoir or an empowerment shoot is also find things to celebrate about. It's not always just about working on yourself, work, because then you feel like you're never coming to like an
But I
end.
see a boudoir shoot as that.
That's-
Exactly. Like
right,
I'm
celebrate
I'm
yourself.
going to work on me.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm
Yeah.
going to go do something.
Yes. So most women come to me and they're like, but I got to lose this and I don't like that and I got to trim this and I said, listen, I'm not telling you to not want to do those things for you, but can we just slow down and find 2 things that you love about yourself today, right now? And like,
Yeah.
let's talk about it because I'll help you find it. Like, and you'd be surprised how many women are not pausing. And I think that this applies to everything in
Yep.
life. Like, no matter what you have to work on, just please make sure you're celebrating yourself along the way today, right
Mhm.
here, right now, not what needs to be done, where you want to go, what you're working on, what have you already done.
What have you already
And I
done?
think there's a lot of power in that.
Yeah. And and get yourself like a support system,
Right.
people that can
Yep.
help point that out for you when you don't
Yeah.
really see it for yourself, because
Yeah.
that's really important as well. It's hard
Yeah.
sometimes when you're in it to see it from the outside.
Right.
All right,
Can't
we're
see
getting
the label
serious
through the
again.
jar. Okay. Are we doing more questions?
Yes.
Okay. So, can I manifest love while simultaneously wanting to fight everyone?
Oh, the anger.
The anger.
I'm going
the
to say you have to
frustration.
resolve the anger before you can be open to love. That's my answer, plain and simple.
Mhm, mhm.
Yeah, I think that that's a resistance. You know, it's something that clearly is unhealed, something that needs attention. It's kind of bringing attention to something that you
Mhm.
need to really focus on
Yep.
so that you can create a better life for yourself and then be able to welcome whatever it is that you want into your life.
Because you attract by the lowest. You know how they say the weakest team member is the strongest.
Ooh.
What is it?
Bad
The-
energy rolls downhill
How
really
does it
quick.
go? The weakest link is how strong the team could be.
Okay.
You're only as strong as your weakest link.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
I was like, oh, I'm not sure where we're going.
You're only as
Like bad energy rolls downhill for 500, Alec.
So
I
you're
love
only
it.
as strong as your weakest link. It's the same thing. We don't attract by the highest point. We attract by the lowest point.
Mhm.
I
So,
like that.
yeah.
If we're in anger, we'll attract someone who has anger issues or someone who's dealing with angry or who is angry because
Yeah.
we're not attracting.
Don't lead
by
from
the
a place of
highest.
resentment either. You
Right.
know? Yeah.
Yeah, your most common thought will dictate your behaviors and everything that comes with it.
And I think
love
that
it.
there's an opportunity that we don't talk about. And this is the pleasant gift of pause.
Mm.
Because so many of us women have gone from home to college to maybe, getting married to living with someone. And there's this time where you have a pleasant pause to actually enjoy being alone and not being in fear of it.
Yeah.
I look back at that time of being alone and I thought, well, number one, I never felt alone because I always felt connected spiritually to something bigger than myself.
I
So
love
I
that.
always felt that connection. But I look back, I'm thinking that was some of the best times of my life, right? Taking the kids out and having
Yeah.
fun and adventures and
Solo traveling.
not having to
I did a
worry
lot of
about
that.
anyone, not having to
Mhm.
deal with a sleep apnea machine or snoring or, toilet paper.
Picking up somebody
being
else's
gone,
crap,
Or,
like,
yeah, the dirty sneakers, the underwear on the floor. It was like it was my place, my
Yeah.
domain, and it was fun.
I do miss that though with the right person, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
Like I've had a good 3-year run of that now.
Yeah, you're
and
ready. You're
I am ready. Yeah, yeah. But it is nice, and
Mhm.
it's sweet to hear that it was because you are remarried since
Yes.
you're divorced, so
Yeah,
it's cool
since
to hear.
2013.
I am not. So it's nice to hear that you
Mhm.
look back and that
Mhm.
was time well spent. It's a big deal.
I'm on my second divorce coming up now. No,
Shut
well-
up.
Surprise! Split happens. I'm debuting on the show.
Honey, it's me,
You heard it here
Donna.
first.
You heard it here first.
Oh my god. Could you imagine?
Oh gosh. Yeah, we're not gonna put that out there.
No, God, take it out of the universe.
Yeah, no. All right.
Yeah. So, all right, let's wrap it up really quick. One more. What do you got in there, Donna?
Okay.
Yeah. I
Oh
also
my
do want to
gosh.
go ahead and add while you look up our last question. We'll make it super quick. If anybody has any questions for us, whether they're lighthearted or heavy, throw us a line. I'm going to have Jess just reiterate what our platform is, and you can contact us there.
Sure, it's splithappensli.com.
You can find all of our contact information, and please don't be shy. I was just telling the girls I've had a few people reach out to me, and I absolutely love that. If you do reach out to me, I am very likely going to refer you to both of my beautiful licensed professional advice givers. So we're not here to just talk about it. We literally have services to offer in the field of mental health as you go on this journey.
And maybe we'll do a live, an in-person, even in the Port Jeff office or something one day.
We could totally figure
Just
it
have-
out.
Yeah. All right. Why are grown men taking profile pictures in gas stations, sunglasses, holding fish? Or what I like to say is, why are grown men taking profile pictures half dressed or just weird? Have you noticed that?
Validation,
the
and that's a turn off. And I'll leave it
Why?
at that because we're
Why?
we're wrapping this.
I mean,
Validation, and
yeah.
it's a total ick factor for me.
It
I
is
don't
an
know
ick.
about
Me
you.
too. It's an ick factor.
Yeah, it's just like, what? Why?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why?
Why?
Yeah, no, I'm good. I don't even post no.
You know what's weird? And this
Probably
is
a
so
mental
true.
health issue.
It's
Yeah,
definitely
it is
a
a
mental health issue. Contact Jess or Tana.
Honey, that's a red flag. We run from those.
Yes. Do not go.
That's
Red
right.
flag. Red flag. But I'll tell you what, men and women are so different. So different. the way they think.
Well, I think women that are constantly posting selfies for validation also have mental health issues. I said it and I'm not apologizing for it, period. End
You
of
can own it,
sentence.
girl.
Mm.
You can own
Sorry.
it.
I mean, maybe like semi-annually just because you're feeling yourself and a little like, you know.
You feeling saucy?
Oh, yeah, a little sauciness is fine. But if you're constantly up there, I mean, who does that anymore?
Yeah.
Go find some help. Yeah. But
On that
yeah.
note.
You can find it at our platform once again. So yes, guys, this was a lot of fun.
This was fun.
I'm glad
This
that
was
we
fun.
got to mix it up.
We
a
got to
little
have
bit.
fun today.
Yeah, let us know your questions
Yeah.
if you have more.
Yeah, please
Yeah.
don't be shy. Seriously, any questions, let us know. And we're going to be doing this again.
Send them in.
Yeah. And once again, thank you to our amazing sponsors over at Balanced Health and Wellness. Whatever your needs are, I'm loving my Glow Pack
Yes.
peptides. They got it all, guys. So thank you to Balanced Health and Wellness over in Wading River with multiple locations all over Long Island. It was nice chatting with you guys. Have a great rest of your weekend.
Bye,
guys.
Bye.